this is a bit of a vlog. I have decided today to check out a store. I think it's called Darussalam. It is like a homewares bookstore, I think, but I just found out last week that it is sort of in-store stockist of Private Blends. Now, Private Blends is an Australian site that sells Middle Eastern fragrances. It's my favorite place to buy Middle Eastern fragrances, so I have quite a few of them. I've ordered from them many times. I have an order that's coming from Sydney as we speak, so I'm a big fan. Now, I love Middle Eastern fragrances, but my biggest hindrance is that I can't smell them in store, so I'm taking a gamble every time I buy one, whereas I'm hoping this store is going to have heaps of them and it's going to answer all my prayers that I can try these fragrances that I might be on the fence about, and I can actually test them in store and decide if I like them. Okay, I'm very excited. I've just parked, and by the way, try to avoid parking on Sydney Road because at 4 o'clock they have tow trucks and they will tow your car instantly. The council is pretty crazy. I'm very familiar, haven't been towed, but used to live just off Sydney Road. But look what I found. There we go, that's the back of the shop. There it is there. So it's right near Chemist's Warehouse. Found some loves, taking some home. So it's the next day. Essentially, I went to the store, had a good look. I sprayed myself head to toe in fragrances. I bought 3 fragrances. I'll show you them to you in a minute. But one thing that was really annoying was like later on when I got home, there was a section on my arm that I kept smelling. It smelled like this beautiful musky vanilla, but I don't know what it was because I sprayed so many. So I need to go back and exclusively select certain areas and try vanilla sort of based fragrances because I want it. I just don't know what it was. So there was so many to choose from, which was amazing. Now, apparently, I think the store has been there, I think, for about 15 years, but the fragrance part of it has been there for 5 years. So it has been under my nose the whole time. Instead of blind buying, I could have been testing things in store. It was quite busy. Like a lot of people were going there, and the testers were all out, really easy to try things. I had like little scent cards if you want. I prefer to test on my skin, but had a good time. I did actually pick up 3 fragrances. One I would never have picked up if I didn't try it in person because it has one of my red flag notes in it, which is pear. So this is Pear Potion, by Paris Corner. I do have Mango Punch, which I really like, but pear notes tend to go a bit cloying on me. But this also has apple and raspberry and a few other notes going on. So it smells like very fruity, but similar to Mango Punch, but instead of it being tropical, this is more sort of, apples, slightly pear, slightly berry. And I think on me, when I first spray it, I do get a bit of that, what I think to be a bit of a mucky pear smell. But the apple and the other fruits and the other notes do come through and make it just smell like a general very sweet, fruity fragrance, which is really nice. So I picked that one up. I also picked up this one, which I have looked at online. This is Golden Hour, and it's by Volare, I think it is. That has actually rubbed off or didn't print properly. Anyway, this bottle is stunning, and this is a beautiful citrus. I think it is a dupe for a Louis Vuitton fragrance. This bottle is just, I'm holding it up to the light and it's beautiful. So it's got a lot of citrus. It's got lemon, lime, I think it's blood orange, bergamot. It's just very, very, very citrus heavy, which I love. I also wanted to get it mainly because I'm struggling to find a fragrance that has quite a lot of lime in it that isn't too sort of cologne-y or masculine. One that I'd never heard of before, but is my favorite purchase of the day is this one. So this is by Paris Corner, and it is, I think it's, what is that? Quattro? North Stag Expressions Quattro. It says it's got mandarin orange, Sicilian orange, and bergamot, but apparently it's also got a bit of ginger, which you can smell in the opening. That does fade. This is such a good fragrance if you love orange. Like, you gotta love orange. Essentially like just a fresh orange, and then it sort of has a sweet, sort of almost effervescent Fanta sort of vibe to it. So if you love oranges and you like a bit of sweet orange, this is amazing. It reminds me of one of my favorite fragrances, Tokyo Milk Dark Everything and Nothing, but without the tea and moss notes. This is just straight up sweet, fizzy orange, and it lasts pretty well. Not like crazy, it's a citrus, but it is such a beautiful, this is gonna go down this summer. This is gonna be hit up hard. So a lot of fun. If you are in Melbourne or you're in the north area like I am, you can definitely go check out fragrances. Also, they were saying that they've got a new drop coming this weekend. I think was it 13 new fragrances or 15, whatever it was. I think those are the fragrances that launched online on Christmas night. So it seems like there's about a week and a half delay by the time it's online to the time it's in store. So it's fairly quick. So it means I can, instead of blind buying, I can check them out in store a week or two later, which is good. So I'll have the address in the description box if you want to check out the store. Great place to check out if you love Middle Eastern fragrances.